There's an item here on malaria. Medical experts are warning that the climate change is posing big challenges in the treatment of malaria, despite over the last 20 years in combating the killer disease. Speaking at Malaria Forum in Rwanda, Dr. Lutz Hugemann, Global Health and Sustainability, Novartis, says that the change in weather patterns has seen a resurgence of drug, which is clawing back all the gains that have been made in the elimination of the diseases associated with mosquitoes.
Over the last decades, activities focused on how best to respond to the malaria drug resistance, mainly in the East Africa. The State of Affairs medical experts calls for a paradigm shift on how to deal with the new phenomenon.
The most malaria cases worldwide in Africa, but tremendous progress has been made in keeping people away from infection, but also infected alive as a consequence of a multitude of intervention, whether that's reducing the mosquitoes who carry it or developing very effective medicines for those patients who fall sick.
Global are worried that the world seems to be playing catch-up with how best to deal, which was almost contained.
But we need to go beyond just using the existing medicines, but also innovate into antimalarials. And at Novartis, we have made here at the Commonwealth meeting 2 years ago a commitment to $1 billion into research and development for new antimalarial treatment, but also treatments for other neglected tropical.
And manage the emerging challenges, medics are now treating each case separately. Ultimate elimination.
Important that you take charge of the future of the continent. I'm always impressed with the and innovation power that exists on the continent, and I think we need to find better ways to unleash it. I don't just want innovation for Africa to be created in Africa, but Africa has the opportunity to create the entire world.
The success of the response to resistance in Africa will have to focus on surveillance and getting the basics right, providing access to vector control, diagnosis, and the treatments, and eliminating oral artemisinin monotherapies and substances. With Africa bearing such a heavy burden disease, there is a strong need for African leadership to tackle malaria based on robust and accelerated introduction of new products and techniques. For KBC in Rwanda.